Okay. I was like, if you're gonna do it, why not stream it? Entertain myself a little bit here. Because I was, I was just gonna stream, but then my cousin last week hit me with the, not last week, later or earlier this week, hit me with, by the way, the weather's supposed to be fantastic next week, so I'm gonna go, or we should get out and fly some drones. So, I am sitting here to repair my drone. And you might ask yourself, why? That looks like a pretty fine drone. Well, let me show you. Hold up. Alex, how long ago did I make that video? I made a video. Let me find it. How long ago was it? Was it during all my Hollow Knight stuff? It was. Here it is. So, which screen shows this? I think this one does. Nope, that actually looks for a game. This one does. So, this is what happened. This was my brother.
Jake's first flip and the carnage. Looks like I'm gonna be needing a new a new case. A few new things. Yep. That's the carnage. Well, wow, you even unplugged the battery. That's why I stopped that thing.
Yep, so Jake's first backflip, or attempted a flip. Oh, it was a front flip. So he did one, did two, did three. He actually did 3 flips. Very impressive. But definitely hurt the drone a little bit, So, where the hell? That one. So, my nice looking drone needs a bit of repair. So, I decided, instead of just trying to get an arm, I have other problems with this drone, with this frame, not just this. So I decided to go ahead and put a new frame on my Christmas list, and my lady ended up getting me a new frame. Ta-da! My light is super bright, by the way. That is because it makes this easier to see. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull apart my current drone. There's the new frame and its packaging. Wow, it's all packaged so nicely. My last one wasn't packaged. This one wasn't packaged anywhere like this. And they're the same company. Okay. First things first I want to do is I want to take off some of these some wire ties. I grew up my whole life calling these things zip ties, and I still do here and there when I think about it. But now that I work in an industry that uses them, literally everybody around me, including me, calls them wire ties. God, I can't wait to have an arm that doesn't freak out. I'm gonna hold on to this. Oh no, that's right. This snapped too. Oh my gosh. He snapped my. So this. I have a GoPro, a little square GoPro, that I had this attached to my GoPro frame. I have a frame for my GoPro. This guy right here. And so my GoPro sits in this. Gosh, I might need to turn that light down just a smidgen because all that white is getting so blown out. Oh, wow, that still actually looks fine. So I have a GoPro that sits in this and faces out that way, like that. And that sits right here. And so that sits on the front of my drone. So that's watching. So I have my camera here. And so my GoPro sits at the same angle as my camera, and so it watches everything I do in it, and I can record it in nicer quality. And like what that crash was filmed on was the GoPro. Now when he crashed, that sent my GoPro, it snapped my strap and sent my GoPro absolutely meteoring away. Keep that. So, I got rid of the wire ties I wanted to. I really want to take off these props. I cannot remember which ones are which way. They're counter. Some of them are counter. Okay. This is I don't know why or how I got this crescent wrench. I really should go grab one of my wrenches out of my work van, because this wrench is awful. Anyway, so some of these are counter threaded. So this one was this way, which means this one, I believe, is the same way. Yep. So it's whatever way the propeller spins, the threading to loosen it is the same way. So that when it's spinning, if anything, the nut is trying to get tighter. The nut isn't trying to loosen. So this one, so the propeller spins this way, which means to loosen it, I need to spin it that way. Which I can't tell if my stupid wrench wasn't on it. No, it wasn't. Okay. So these are the counter ones. Righty loosey. Lefty tighty. I love that. I'm going to throw on some new propellers, but I want to keep these kind of in their arrangement. And so same thing, righty loosey. I can really just spin the motor. And boom. So I am keeping the motors, I am keeping the boards, I am keeping my antenna, but that's really it. some of these out of the way. Okay. Got a nice trash can right next to me. Which originally, when I moved into this little bedroom as my room, I had it sitting back behind me. And now that it's sitting next to me, it's nice. Okay, next step is these wire ties that are holding my wires next to the motor. Disconnect, disconnect. Disconnect, disconnect. Don't know that I'm going to get through all of this today. What time is it? 4:45. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to get through all of this today. It depends on how much I have to redo, honestly. Okay. I'm going to take the top off because it's going to bother me. I bought this fancy little Allen key, so like it's a little handle, little tool, and it has 4 different Allen key sizes in it. I'm so sorry, my camera does not autofocus. It has one focus, which is usually me. Okay, that's the size I need, so the rest just go back into the bottom of the tool. This one goes in. Now I can take these up. A few of these, sadly, stripped out. So I used some tape in there to help the threading stick. Oh, this one was tight. Oh, that's one that I used some tape. That's why it was so tight. This one felt loose. Now my yellow plug here, got my screwdriver right now. Allen key driver, Allen wrench driver, Allen, I don't know what to call it. That's what my batteries plug into. And I soldered it on through my frame, I'm sorry. So I think I'm going to have to unsolder it before I can take this top of my case off. Which reminds me, I need to turn that baby on. Oh wait, no. It has a slot. It was this piece, this back piece, that I needed to solder it through. So now I'm getting into I have 3 control boards on the inside that are running to back here is a board that's communicating with my controller. I am going to put a new camera on. There we go. Another neat little tool. So I actually don't even really need to worry about this. I can just pull that out. Oh, that's right. That's soldered on there too. Okay. I need to pull these off. These are antennas that are holding, or they're like antenna cases that are holding my antennas in place. So like my little cute little antennas back here. Can't really see that one, but you can see this one against the black. How the hell do I want to show this? My little antenna boy. Okay. Let's take these nuts off the boards. These are what are holding, yikes, I dropped that. These are what are holding the board in place, all three of the boards. Yeah, man, I wish I had a better camera that I could have closer and like zoom in. But that's like later streaming, if streaming continues kind of goals. Ooh, I had a wire pop off. One of my motor wires pop off. Okay, without me doing it is the sad part. We can unscrew our little antenna here. I don't know why I would want to do that. Why would I want to do that? Because this nut gets removed? Yes, it does. That's why I want to do it. There we go. Okay. So I'm kind of to the point where what I want to do. I'll start pulling wires apart off the board. This thing, this little pain in the ass, there we go. That is what is going to my antenna out the back, my main, what's talking to my controller. Or is that video? That might be video, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, I'm not 100%. Just throwing all this semi back together so I can keep track of it all. Got a message from Carson. Oh, baby. He's got his PC set up. Nice. Okay. So this board has stuff soldered onto it. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got these little they're like rubber what am I trying to say? Not buffers, not bumpers. They're like little tires. I can take this plug out and put it into the new run cam. There we go. I don't know. They keep the boards from touching each other. That's what I'm trying to say. The good news is most of this soldering on the boards I won't have to redo. We'll see how much I have to. I might redo all the motor connections. Oh my gosh! If I could please, for the love of God, get this off. There we go. See if we can't pull this off as well. This back piece. One, two, three, four. Boom. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done this. If I remember right, this board, this little board, not the one I'm currently holding, because you definitely can't see the little board. This little board is called the ECM. My gosh, it's been so long. Apparently I have a wire tie back under here holding one of my antennas. So this little board, that's the ECM board. That's what's talking with the controller with its two antennas. This one, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through and think of all my names again. This one's the video one. This one's going back to my goggles. That's what this one's doing. That's what this antenna is for. So this antenna, I got the short one, is going back to my goggles. This, the ECM, goes to my controller. And I've got my motor. This one's, I don't remember the freaking name of it. It said, poor, like, awful me. Know the name of your stuff. This one, oh look, I don't even have to unsolder that. This one, as you can see, all my motors are connected to. I don't know if you can see that, because that light is going to shine nice and brightly. So, I am going to untape all of my wires off this frame. And so the wires that came with the motors, each individual motor, were not long enough to reach. Oh my god, I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna drive me absolutely insane. Da 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 da. So the FC, the flight control board. What the hell is that one called? I cannot quickly see it. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time looking for it right now. I am gonna confirm though. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is the ECM. I mean, it'd be silly if it just said it right on it. It does not. But this one is possibly the ECM. Because then this thing, this little one, I mean, that's just, they're just calling that a receiver. It is it's an XM receiver. Anyway, all freaking names that I can't remember. If that boosts your confidence in being able to do this because somebody who's actually done it can't remember the names of anything, great. I'm glad I could get you on this path. Gotta remove some more tape. There we go. Now the one that did have a wire come off the board, I am gonna label all my wires quickly. Just kind of mark them with either a piece of tape or with a Sharpie. Just so I know where I had them landing on the board, which terminal I had them landing on. Oh my gosh, tape, hello? Holy crap, this whole stream is just gonna be me taking this freaking tape off. There we go. I have to clean off my desk after I'm done with this. My drone has a bit of mud and a bit of grass on it. Some more tape. I'm gonna leave that tape on for last, just because that's kind of keeping that arm in check. Okay, this is the one where the arm or the wire came off. This one. Boom, comes off like that. There's that piece that I dropped earlier. Tape. All this is going in the trash can. Bada bing, bada boom. I am going to take this. Trying to find the tape edge. Here it is. Right on the edge. What a nice tape job. Okay, so I was trying to see what the easiest way to rewire all this stuff was. And I was originally, because I forgot how I did this under the tape. What I did is, because those wires were not long enough, so these were the original from the factory, and then you can see it on the white and black wires. You can't actually see it because my camera is blowing right now. But I connected them with solder and then covered that solder with a like a heat shrink. So I was originally going to just cut and resolder and heat shrink, but I think it might be easier to unsolder from the ECM and resolder back to it. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. But I'm going to take all the motors off the arms first. Is that just straight up a whole different size? It is indeed. Wow, impressive. And I definitely need to hold on to these screws because we're reusing the motors. Although, I don't know if the motors came with the screws or if the frame came with the motor screws. I want to say the motors. That really only makes sense, right? Why would the frame come with the motor screws? I don't know. My cousin texted me, or Snapchatted me a picture of him doing this the other night. And he was like, just like what I just said, I don't know if I remember how to do all this. Okay, I'm just putting all these screws back in the motor so I don't misplace or lose them. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to align these motors exactly how they are on the table so that I know exactly where they go on the new frame. So I don't have a forward rotating, a right, I guess I can say, a right rotating motor where it should be left. You know what I mean? And I think I may have tuned these motors a little differently, each one, through programming. So like one left rotating motor could be slightly different than the other. I can't remember if I did that or not. I'm curious how long this is going to take me. Like there's a pause. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Okay, let's throw these screws back in. I'm really just threading it in like 2 rotations. Three feels better. No, it's actually, I was kind of curious how I was gonna feel doing this, talking to nobody. I shouldn't say talking to nobody. Talking to a camera. Or a microphone, I should say. Talking to a camera. Talking to a microphone. And it makes it a little more... like, I'm not gonna get bored, I guess I could say. Because I'm constantly trying to explain what I'm doing, even though, like video quality isn't going to be seen very well. Like I'm really just here, like if anybody pops in, I think I'm really here for just conversation. I'm not even really here to show exactly what I'm doing. So if anybody comes in here expecting some flying, sadly mistaken. Some flying or some Dark Souls or Hollow Knight. I'm up to 94 followers. I didn't even see that. I also saw, I didn't remember the follower. I'm not planning on accepting affiliate, but I didn't notice the follower requirement for affiliate was only 50. I thought it was 100. The one that gets everybody is the average viewers of 3. But like I said, I didn't want to make my streaming experience constantly chasing goals. You know, I don't want to be chasing milestones, I should say. I'm literally just here to play video games, have fun playing video games, and if somebody wants me to watch or wants to watch me play a video game that I'm having fun with, awesome. Awesome. Plus, I mean, I don't want to say I enjoy talking, because I would say talking is one of my lesser enjoyed things. I'm a very quiet individual. I like to be quiet. I like to sit in a room and people watch. I've had many people, like if I go over to somebody's house or like we do a barbecue or something, I will sit there 1000% content. Just have a glass of water, just sit. No, I don't want to say in the corner, but like sit apart from everybody else and watch everybody and listen to everybody and listen to the conversations and just people watch. Oh my gosh, I love people watching. I can't explain how much I love people watching. And so part of people watching is not talking. You just sit there and enjoy. And like I don't people watch to like judge other people. No, it's not a judging thing. Let me think here for a second. I'm gonna align it like this. I'm gonna build it so that the left is front. And I don't know if this pen will make a dark enough mark. I think I am actually gonna go run and find a Sharpie real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna run and grab a Sharpie real quick. See if I can't find one. Be right back. Kicking my cardboard. Sharpie was right where I left it. Love to see it. So I'm gonna mark and say left to right. It's always gonna be 1, 2, 3. So left is gonna have one mark on it. Oh, come on, Sharpie. The Sharpie doesn't want to stay at all. Can I mark it back here? Not very well. Okay, we're gonna have to resort to plan B. Which I didn't want to have to do because that's also a pain in the butt. Super pain in the butt. I could go, again, I have it in my work van, is I actually have wire labels. Yeah, see, this is just going to be too big. I don't want to do this. Trusty G2, 100%. G2 always works. G2 never lets me down. G2. Oof. Wait up, I've got something. G2 works, baby. One. One, two. One, two, three. Okay. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the black. I just needed to show up enough where I can semi-see a mark, you know? I wonder if it'll show up on this stuff. Well, I wonder if the Sharpie will show up on that stuff nicer. Oh yeah, the Sharpie shows up on that super nice. One, two, three. That's what I should have done. So the Sharpie shows up super well on the heat tape, heat shrink tape. I accidentally messed one of those up and marked it as 3 when it was only a 2. Okay. This one's a 2. I keep hitting the microphone with my headset. That one's 3. And just for like extra carefulness, I'm going to take a picture of like the black. I will remember it, but it's just a picture of the black on the right, white on the left. Oh, actually, that'll even confirm which rotating motor is which way. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to unsolder from the board. Do I even need to do that? I don't even need to do that. I just need to resolder this one. I don't even need to unsolder from the board. What am I smoking? Let's Speaking of smoking, I smoked my whiskey. Very nice. Definitely don't need that much solder, but clean that tip off a bit. Oh, I am totally... Before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a bunch of stuff out of the way. This is all garbage. I'm going to move these up. I didn't want to do any soldering on my actual table. So I was going to do what there's the other pen. I knew I brought a third pen. There we go. Solder, please. Oh, it's been a minute since we've soldered, boys. I actually don't think I need to undo any of this soldering. Why, you may ask? Because I'm just going to lift this whole board off, solder and all, and just slap it down on a new frame. Just heating up my wire a little bit. I'm gonna put a smidgen of solder onto the wire. See, that's something I forgot, and I'm glad I did that because I forgot that I was supposed to put solder onto the tip of the iron. Now, there is such a thing as overheating your board. So I need to I need to clean off this spot. This spot has a ton of old solder on it that I don't want on there. It's also recommended that you do not breathe in the fumes. Okay.
Gosh, I do remember how much of a pain in the butt this is.
Okay, I've got it on there. Don't know how I feel about it.
Don't know how I feel about that connection. Actually, might not be half bad.
I think I have my soldering iron a little too cold. My first attempt at that there. That's why I turned it up. I don't know if... Hey, you can see that. I did turn it up a little bit. The thing about this smoked whiskey, and this one specifically, this one is Billy's Rye, is it comes across as like a s'mores flavor. Like I smoked the whiskey, and now it tastes like a s'more.
Very interesting.
I don't know why I was fighting this freaking frame this whole time. I could have just, pulled the frame off and... Or pulled the board off the frame and just did it like this.
How does that connection look? I mean, it's on there. It's tight.
We shall see. Okay, let's get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. Hello, music? Music. Hello? There you are. These are the two little pieces that hold my camera on. Okay, so this is the top. This is the bottom. I'm one of those guys where it's definitely, there is a top and a bottom to a piece. Even if it's not supposed to be, I know there is. Did I actually, order the same exact frame that I had before? Did I put that on my order? I think I did. I think I literally, that's so impressive. Is this ring bigger? I can't tell if my new frame is like a size bigger. It shouldn't be. If it is, I will have to resolder these. I'll have to make them longer. Handy dandy instructions. You may say, who needs instructions? This guy. Could I put it together without instructions? I think so. Do I want to be putting it together without instructions? No. This frame is definitely bigger. Okay. I wonder if it's taller too. That might be interesting if it's taller. Hopefully it's taller and not shorter. Oh my gosh, it's so nice that they have these actually like marked. They have upgraded. Okay. So our bottom piece. Let's move these out of the way for the moment. So it goes frame on bottom, this guy on bottom, see, I could have swore, see, that's what it's telling me, but I just don't know about that. Oh yeah, because they come from the bottom. Okay. For the moment, because I don't think I'm going to be soldering. Turn that off. So then it goes something like that. With 12s on the exterior, 14s on the interior. Where my 12s be? So like that. I'm scared that it's a different size. Oh, I didn't change that back. I'm not gonna like tighten fully yet because I want to get them all into place, you know, into place nicely. hope being bigger doesn't screw with my motors. That's kind of my big concern. Last one. Goes a little something, something like that. Okay. Oh, I think these ones are also 12s too. I think I was smoking something when I didn't think these were 12s. Because I think the 14s, yes, I think I'm right. I think the 14s go on the slightly diagonal holes. That's what connects the little extender pieces. Pull again. These instruction manuals, by the way, for these things are, I want to say awful. Like, it's a singular page. Doesn't show you very well what you're trying to do. Okay. So then... Oh gosh, I hope this is fine. Then... I've got one extra. These things aren't labeled. That's kind of a shame. A slight shame, I should say. Let's take this off. So I think it's going to be the small tubes. That's a large tube. And when I say tube, I should be saying spacer. These things are like little spacers. Spacer, 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 spacer. Okay. So... yeah, see, that doesn't tell me shit. Doesn't tell me shit. But I'm assuming these are the M3x20s. Actually, if I remember right. No, I'm wrong. I'm trolling. Oh, they're standoffs. Okay, there you go. The actual name for them, standoff. Okay, so we're gonna use the standoff. And M314 on the bottom. M38 on the top, I think. and 314 on the bottoms, and 38 on top. Longer ones on the bottom because we got to go through these, through the arms as well. Boom, boom. I didn't tighten these arms down fully so I could get these screws through, because that would be a pain in the butt if I couldn't move the arm to... Oh, that one just went right through. That was so nice. Okay, got the 4 small standoffs in. Yeah, see, that was different on this one. How are they keeping my boards in on this one? What on earth are they doing to keep my boards in? I think I'm gonna... There's extra long screws here. I might be using those. Yeah, I can see it lists that I have 4 of these extra long screws, but on my directions it doesn't say shit about the extra long screws. So we're going to take out these extra long screws. That's not a screw. Dang it, I'm pulling everything out but the freaking screws. Screw here. Screw here. And screw here. Okay. So I'm gonna take out, oh my gosh, this one is a behemoth compared to what my other one was. She said she got it off my list, and it is listed as a 5-inch. So we will see. These screws also look thick. Okay, so I'm just taking out the 4 that I put in the middle. I'm going to throw the long screws in there instead. Because I think these are what my boards are going to go onto. At least, oh god, I hope it is. Okay. Screw those up through. That's better. Come on, little screw. I shouldn't call him a little screw, he's one of the bigger ones. Come on, big boy screw. I can't remember what the frame was called, my other frame. Cannot remember. Okay. That's way better. I'm gonna tighten these down a little bit now. Not enough to strip anything out. Just kind of lightly tightened. Any ones that I can lightly tighten. That includes the ones that are going to the standoffs. Okay. Gonna throw all these back in here. Now those might be used on the top, we'll see. I don't think they will be, but... Okay. Next are going to be my larger standoffs. Why do I have a literal shit ton of them? Why do I have a skinny standoff? But see, I wish that this
diagram would be anything better. Any little bit better.
This is my new one.
Like, I don't know what in the F this is.
Is this for my camera?
My only real assumption is that this is for my camera.
Then I've got this piece to assemble.
Oh my gosh, can I please get the baggie open? Thank you, holy crap.
These go there.
It's kind of cool how they made this piece. So this goes like that, maybe? Music hitting nicely.
You know what I might do? Here, hold on. Although if she bought it off my list, it's not going to be on my freaking list. Yikes, bro. Hold on, Titan XL 5. I think this is what I'm looking at here. Yep, okay. Holy crap, the diagrams they have on Amazon are so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what we're going off of. Oh, I can't use those to change the picture. That's just a damn shame. Okay, hold up. So D4, D4. I don't think I need the C's. Yes, because I did something different. I used D5s, which they do not use in this diagram. Perfectly fine. D1s are M3/8s. M2/8. M3/8. Okay, so M3/8s are D1s. Now we're feeling a little better now. Now we've got actual, instructions. Okay. I didn't mean to dump that many out, but that's what we got. I need to sneeze, by the way. Okay, so that one goes on the back, and this one goes on the front. Oh boy, this is gonna look sexy. Okay, now I need this bad boy. So this goes up and in. Come on, dude, I know you want to fit. There we go. There we go. Okay, and this gets attached here. Just like that. This bad boy goes in. And the standoff gets attached like that. Let's go. Okay. Now at the back, same shite. Two standoffs. Standoff. Standoff. I don't know what these are for. They're like really long. Oh, maybe they're for the antennas. Maybe they gave me. They did. They gave me antenna straws. Okay, and this bad boy. Oh my gosh. It's gonna look nice. I like this bright green. My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. What that really means is my bright green is gonna bring all the boys to the yard. Okay. I don't really like how I have to thread this through. I can't just push it through to get it started. Okay. Ready? Boom. Green. Man, my camera does not do this green justice. It is a very vibrant neon green. Okay. So we've got those on, those on, those on, these on, those in. Okay. Next is I still want to know what the F this thing is. Oh, wait. Holy schmoly, Batman, hold on. Goes like... Does this thing bend? Okay. Well, it goes like this and like this. But it's not a circle. I don't know if this is the right piece. Do I not have the right piece for this? I'm looking for the piece that would go there. And it is definitely... I'm definitely feeling like it's not in my inventory. I'm trying to get a different picture. Because it's like... It's not this piece. This piece goes up top. I know that for a fact. This piece, however... This piece see these go on like this. And then this does something back here, I think. But how and why? I don't know what the F this thing is for. Let me see if, oh, actually, I've got this list here. Okay. Let me see if this list has this thing. Oh, that's for GPS. Like it holds your GPS, I guess. Okay. Where are... Okay, so what it's telling me, I guess, is I don't need this. Right? This is not necessary, is what I'm hearing. And what I think I just saw... No, I did not see that. Damn. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say the GPS thing not needed, because I don't know, like it looks like it's dude, I just don't know. Like it has holes in it like it's for a camera. But there's no shot this goes at the front of my drone. Yeah, no shot. Like, just so you know I'm not freaking crazy, this is what I'm looking at. So, like, this piece that I'm holding in my hand is nowhere on this diagram. At first I thought it was going to be like in here with the camera. Then I saw this back here, and back here looks like it could be it. But if I then come over here, like, see, you can't see it there. Yeah, see, this is not this piece at all. I don't have this piece. I have something else. I have something completely different. So hopefully that's all that's for, is the GPS, and I don't need that. Dude, it's not Dark Souls. It's me building. It's me building with, I don't know if this is Chinese or Japanese. But they're giving me parts that are not right parts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so now next Steparooski. They want me to put my camera in. Okay, so now I can put in all my boards and crap. Boards, camera, all that jazz. This will go on like this, but I'm going to wait till I put my ECM in first. Now, moment of truth. Does my freaking motors reach? Oh, it's going to be so close. I'm about to be gonzo soon because I'm going to hop into my first game on my new PC. Benas. What are you playing first? What you playing first, bro? Oh my gosh, they're not going to be long enough. I need to extend. Shit. That's such a pain in the butt, though. How do I want to extend? How do I want to extend? Escape from Tarkov? That's right, you told me that was going to be your game. I think I am. I'm going to have to unsolder all those from the board. I'm going to have to cut these all off and redo whatever the hell I did in here. Wow, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh boy. Control of Rage, I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, I hope this is long enough too. Because why is this so weird? Oh my gosh, that's not going to be long enough either. Oh snap. I to check out, it might pique my interest. Yeah, I might. I might do a little checking. Oh, this makes me upset, bro. This makes me upset. Also, why do these... There we go. I was going to say, these aren't lining up. Dude, yes, it's many F's worth of upsetness going on right now. What this means is this is going to be a much longer process than I was hoping for. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I need to buy a new one of these. Buy a new one of these. I need to resolder all these, which I'll do that tonight. I'll do all the resoldering of these tonight. I don't know if I'll solder them to the board. I'll just extend the wires tonight. And then... Yeah, I'll need to wait till I get my new one of these to solder that to the board. But I really can't continue until I have that. Which kinda suckarooskies. What the hell was this for? Why does that go so nicely over that? Not a fan. I don't know what half these friggin' parts are. Okay, well. I'll take all these off. My motor's off. Hello? Not trying to snap my board here, fellas. These screws want a long-term relationship with my ECM. You will get your relationship at a later date. Let go. Holy crap. Ah. Oh, man, I'm so bummed. And I thought I had more wire ready to go, but apparently not. So, sadly, I cannot remove, or I cannot put on, or I cannot extend my wires until I get some new wire. Which won't be hard because I have it in my work van. But it's just a bummer that I don't have it up here ready to go. Kind of a bummer, you know? Come on, little guy. Guys, now I'll kind of get to see how nice my solder connections were the first time I did this. So far, I impressed myself. Making my board way too hot. Yeah, it's such a shame to be removing all these. That one came off nice and easy. All right, L on it is kind of rough. Okay. 2 down. 2 to go. Definitely overheated the board on the first one. I hope not to the point of detriment. Overheating the board again with that one. I've got it to the point where it wants to come off, but it's fighting me. So it doesn't really want to come off, is what I'm trying to say. There it goes.
that I'm blocking this all with my hands.
But, I mean, let's be honest, you really couldn't see it.
Anyways, with my camera. I'm gonna try and clean up these pads a little. Okay, pretty cleaned up.
Let's see if I can take this off
As well, while I'm taking everything else off. That in itself is going to overheat the board.
Hot. It's gonna be a whole lot more work than I wanted. But the good news is we've done almost the hardest part, which is getting started. Oh my gosh. Well, he's trying to, well, I guess makes sense. It's not 2 lines, but trying to write an R is so much harder than writing an L. Whatever. I'll rely on being able to tell that this one's a left. Oh, okay. Well, not the gaming stream we normally see. But, and I may not stream the rest of this. I probably won't. I'll probably just do this on my own time. But I'm glad I streamed it because that got me started. And now that I'm started, I'll finish this. So, till next time. Anybody I see eventually. What the hell was that I moved? Anybody that watches this, awesome. Thank you. Sorry it wasn't probably what you came here for, but till next time. Sorry, I'm readjusting stuff back to what it was. There we go. Till next time. Anybody that stops in, thank you. Anybody that stopped in, thank you. Stopped. I said 2 different things, I promise. Have a great night.